Vladimir Lenin was one of the most influential revolutionary leaders of the 20th century. At the height of his power, the Soviet regime he founded reshaped the global political landscape and inspired communist movements around the world. Lenin was born on April 22, 1870, in Simbirsk, in the Russian Empire. Lenin became involved in revolutionary activities early on. In 1895, he was arrested for organizing a Marxist group and was exiled to Siberia for 3 years. After his release, he went into exile in Europe, where he founded the newspaper Iskra the Spark to promote Bolshevik ideas. In 1903, during a split within the Russian Social Democratic Labour Party, Lenin emerged as the leader of the Bolshevik faction. Following the failed 1905 revolution, he continued to write extensively. His work Imperialism, the Highest Stage of Capitalism, sharply criticized global capitalism. When World War I destabilized the Tsarist regime, Lenin saw an opportunity. In April 1917, he returned to Russia in a sealed train and issued the April Theses, calling for all power to the Soviets. Later that year, in October, he led the Petrograd armed uprising that overthrew the Kerensky Provisional Government and established the world's first socialist state, Soviet Russia. Lenin's government faced civil war and foreign intervention. He implemented the policy of war communism, later replaced by the new economic policy to revive the devastated economy. In 1922, he founded the Soviet Union, but his health began to deteriorate after a series of strokes. Throughout his life, Lenin led countless revolutionary initiatives, earning the unwavering loyalty of the Bolsheviks, though his rule also resulted in widespread suffering and millions of deaths. Lenin's legacy is complex. He propagated Marxism-Leninism, inspired anti-colonial and socialist movements across the globe, and fundamentally redefined political and economic thought in the 20th century. Despite his authoritarian methods and the tragedies linked to his leadership, Lenin remains one of history's most significant revolutionary theorists and practitioners. His enduring influence lies in his attempt to transform society from capitalism to socialism, an experiment that would shape world history for generations.